Hello Internet! So as you just saw in that clip, I've got a computer problem.
Who the hell uses eSATA these days? Stuck with this unnecessary cable.
Well, okay, there we are. About, I would say, 2 hours worth of work later, and the troublesome fans, which are these, have been removed. And then, as is the problem with any time I open up my PC, I discover a bunch of other things that I need to do as well. So all of this, cables, unnecessary hard drives, all of that, which was completely useless and redundant, has now been removed as well, which is why it took 2 hours, as just getting the fans out was a 3-minute job. And now the inside is all cleaned, all ready to go. Behind there has been a lot of cable management done. I know this looks like absolute chaos as it is, but honestly it is a lot tidier than it was, and about as neat as I can get it before it comes to installing the new fans for the radiator, which are going up here, which, as you can see, I haven't finished dusting it yet. That is the next job on the list, and then it is all ready to go. Right, so the next part of the job, now that it is all clean, optimised cable-wise, and generally tidied up a little bit because it was a bit of a mess, is to install the new fans, which have arrived on Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday that they came. So I have actually been waiting for the weekend to put them in, because I knew that when I took the old ones out, I'd start cleaning everything else, and 2.5 hours later I wouldn't have put the new fans in. But this is what is going in, and it is 2 of the Corsair's LL series RGB fans, because everything has RGB these days, and I'll be honest, when they're in fact, look, you can see them on the box, they look amazing when they're all lit up and being fancy. But the thing that surprised me with these, that I haven't even unboxed them, I'm already surprised by them, is that this as a box, considering it contains a fan, like this is not a heavy thing, this is surprisingly heavy for what it contains, and I know that it just has a fan and a cable in it. So it means that the bulk of the weight is coming from this fan. Like, this is heavy, surprisingly heavy, which generally means one thing.
Are they heavy?
Yeah.
Then they're expensive. Put them back.
And yeah, he's actually right, because I'll be honest, as nice as these fans are, they're not the cheapest fans you can buy for a computer. I mean, just one of these by itself set me back about 30 quid. So obviously 2, you know, that's just pricey by itself, and the fact that this machine is going to eventually run 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them means you're talking over 3 figures. Well, no, yeah, over 3 figures just for cooling fans. So that is what is going in next. I'm also currently waiting on the RGB controller unit for these, so that I can run the lighting off the software. At time of recording today, it is currently 1:30 in the afternoon. The RGB controller is on its way being delivered, so waiting on that, plus the lighting strips that it comes with. You know, this thing is going to be all glowing and nice, a lot more than it used to be. So waiting on that. Once that's here, everything goes in. Installing all of these will not take a long time, but it'll be on to another montage of me putting it in together, and then hopefully some nice crisp HD shots of this machine once it is all back up and running, put back together, nice and cleaned and looking very nice and shiny.
6 hours later.
Well, here we are many hours later. Not hours of actual computer work, but hours of waiting for the delivery that I was mentioning. The lighting controller for the fans, but also some strips as well, because if you're going to buy the controller, you might as well buy the strips as well. It's finally here, and I get to fit that now. So an entire day spent on redoing this computer. In actual time was probably about 3 hours. So going to fit this in now. Another little montage for you. Roll away. Okay, and pretty much a day later now, because by the time the lighting node arrived last night, the SpaceX launch was happening and a lot of other stuff got in the way that meant I didn't actually finish everything I wanted to yesterday. So this build or upgrade that I've been doing subsequently has taken better part of 2 days to do now. But it is all finished, finally. The new fans are working beautifully, as you will see just now. The software runs it expertly as well, thanks to that little lighting node that you saw me installing second. So yeah, that is couple of days worth of content making, filming, computer upgrading, sorting my weekend there for you all. Hope you all enjoyed what you just witnessed me doing, and look forward to next time. Bye.